Hi everyone, welcome to another update from the Server Runtime SEG for the week of the 12th of December 2022. So for this week, I've been working on the new version of Server Runtime. So as I mentioned last time, there's been a change in technical direction. I'm now incorporating all of Server Runtime into GitLab Agent for Kubernetes. And so the new name is Server Runtime for GitLab Agent for Kubernetes. That's because you can't have enough fours in the name. That's a joke. Seriously though, been working on the updates to the UI, trying to figure out what the UI could look like as you create a new workspace. Now, in the old Server Runtime, because a lot of the UI was outside of GitLab, I'm now able to incorporate all those spots into GitLab itself, and that could be potentially pretty cool. The other thing is I'm automatically adding the sidecar for authentication and authorization. So that's automatically injected into the workspace. And so as I log into my workspace, if I don't have access to the workspace, I won't be able to see the workspace. The other aspect that I incorporated this week is repository cloning. So automatically any private repository or public repository would be cloned with your credentials. And so when you push up that repository, it'll be automatically pushed up because we have a auth token. And as you log in again, we'll refresh that token automatically. So that's also been incorporated. So with that, I'll go straight to the demo. So here I've got a workspace with, a repository with a def file. And now I've already sort of configured the agents and things like that. So the agent's already set up. Now, in order to create a workspace, I could either click on the Open Workspace button, which will take me to the new workspace screen, or I could go to the Workspaces screen. I don't have any workspaces at the moment, but I can go ahead and create a workspace. Now, when I get to the screen, automatically I can select a ref. So I can go ahead and select a ref where I want to create my workspace from. Now, there'll be other fields added here as well in the near future. But I'm going to go ahead and just say I want to create a ref from the sample branch. And I can go ahead and create a workspace, and that should start provisioning. Now, one of the things you'll notice is that the provisioning status directly now updates here. So as the workspace is being created and picked up by CAS and GitLab Agent for Kubernetes, it is automatically getting processed. So now you can see the workspace is running. So as you can see, the status automatically updates now. So we are actually sending events back all the way. When you create a workspace, all those events are flowing directly back, and you can see the status, whether it be running or error or whatever. So that you can see straight away. So now I also have this open button here to open up the workspace straight away for me. So I can go ahead and click that. And you can see it takes me to auth proxy. Now this, we're going to get rid of this screen in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And because I am authorized to use this workspace, I can actually sign in. Now, if I were to actually take the same URL and open it and log in with an unauthorized user, so let's say test user 1, and I would get an error back saying that, hey, you don't have access, right? So that's basically the authorization part of it. Now, in terms of the workspace itself, I can go ahead, because we are doing auto cloning now, I can go ahead and actually open up my my repository. Now you have it. So my repository is open. I have access to the files in the repository and things like that. I can go ahead and start a terminal window as well. So I can create a new terminal. And if you see in the terminal, I'm going to make this a bit bigger. Let's try this again. Yeah, so if I say git remote, you can see them automatically logged in, right? So the auth token, then next time I log in, it will refresh the token automatically. In addition, I also am on that particular ref, so I'm on that branch, so I can actually see code specific to that branch. So that's it for this week. For next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to primarily work on how to stop workspaces, more interactions from the UI. So that's the plan for next week. Thank you for listening.